Hello, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. It is January 31st, and today I'm going to talk to you about why you need to get into DeepOnion right now and why you need to join the airdrops. Okay, so, first of all, it's been a rough day in the crypto market. Bitcoin sitting just above $10,000. It actually dipped below $10,000 for a while today, and really the whole crypto market is depressed. Okay. There was news today regarding Bitfinex and Tether. Also, Facebook is no longer going to allow crypto ads, and all of this puts some downward pressure on the market. What does that all mean? It means it's a great time to buy. So let's pull up DeepOnion real quick. Okay, DeepOnion right now is sitting at $6.69. So it's down a little bit, just like the rest of the market, okay, um, but still at a very attractive entry point. As you know, DeepOnion kind of spiked up at the beginning of the year, but at $6.69, I mean, that's a price that we haven't seen since early January. So a great value and a great time to get in. What else are you getting with DeepOnion? Well, if you compare it to similar type of coins, let's take a Verge for instance. Right, Verge is another privacy coin. I actually think that DeepOnion is the superior coin, but Verge is a lot more expensive. It's been around a little bit longer. Yeah, it's sitting just under 7 cents, which might make you think hey, it's actually a lot cheaper. But it's important to look at the supply and the market cap as well. Okay, so Verge has a market cap of over $1 billion, while DeepOnion, on the other hand, has a market cap of just over $32 million. What does that mean? It means that you are getting onions at a far cheaper price. It also means that there's a lot of room for this for DeepOnion to appreciate. So this could potentially be a very lucrative investment for you. DeepOnion is also a proof of stake coin with tremendous rewards for staking. Right now, the expected rewards are about 10% per year, and later in the year, that's going to go down to 5%, but it's still a very, very good reward. Okay, I also covered the airdrop last week. Okay, things are about to change with the airdrop. Okay, round 16 to 30, uh, the DeepOnion team is airdropping 250,000 DeepOnions. Well, we just finished round 29. We're just about to get to round 30. But starting from round 31, they're going to increase the airdrop to 300,000 onions per airdrop, an increase of 20%, before finally increasing again in round 40. So let's go to the spreadsheet then, and let's try to figure out, based upon the changes in round 31 to 39 and round 40, how many onions you could expect in your wallet. Last week, I did a more simplified version. This week, I'm going to go into a little bit more detail. So I think we said the price of onions right now is about $6.69. You can join the airdrop if you have at least 50 onions. For the um, just to make the math easy, I'm going to say we're going to buy 100 onions to join this airdrop. Okay, that means the total cost, okay, is going to be $669. Right, that will be the cost of procuring 100 onions. Now I've been noticing that the rewards have been declining by about zero point 0.1, maybe zero point 0.2, but usually about 0.1% per week. Last week we got about 4% in our wallet of our total DeepOnions. Okay? And that's just because more and more people are joining the airdrop. So how many onions can you expect at the very end of the airdrop? Well, if you start out with 100 onions, okay, well, you'd still expect to have those 100. But for airdrop number 30, okay, you expect to get a little less than last time, so say 1.039, about 3.9% return. Okay? But we know now that with the 31st airdrop, the total number of onions distributed is going to increase from 250,000 to 300,000. That's a 20% increase. So usually I would calculate the next reward as being about 3.8%, but we have to increase that by 20%, which brings us to about about 4.6%. 4.6%. Right, the next week we're going to decline, we're going to cut that down, and since there's going to be more people joining, okay, about 1.45%, right? The next airdrop, your rewards will decrease a little bit down to about 1.4 or down to about 4.4%, right? And we're going to keep going with this all the way up until the 40th airdrop. Okay, so let me just make sure I got this. This is 1.39. That would be the 30th airdrop, 31st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 39th airdrop. Okay, and then with the 40th airdrop, the 40th and final airdrop, okay, the DeepOnion team is going to increase their distribution from 300,000 onions to 350,000 onions, about a 16.7% increase. So instead of being about 3.7%, it should be about 4.3%. That's how many onions you can expect. Okay? These are all approximations, but I think these are pretty good approximations. That means at the end of the airdrops, you can expect to have about 157 onions. Okay? Now, if you don't have exactly 100 onions, okay, it's pretty easy to figure out how many onions you're going to end up with. All you need to do is take that formula and just in the very beginning input the number of onions you're going to start with. So if you're going to start with 50, there you go. You would end up with 78. Okay? Or if you just want to do it manually, take whatever number of onions you have and multiply it by about 1.57. So like I mentioned, deep onions are very cheap right now at $6.69. And for $669, you would get 100 of them. Okay? But really, if you buy 100, you can expect to have about 157 onions at the end of the airdrops. Okay, so what's your true total cost? Well, it's going to cost you $669. Okay, but instead of 100 onions, you're going to end up with about 157, right? In fact, I should change this wording. Say, uh, true price per onion. Your true price per onion is going to be about $4.26. Okay, so considering where onions were just a week or two ago, this is a tremendous value. This is a really strong coin. I very strongly think it's going to bounce back, and this is your chance to get in at $4.26 per onion. So I hope you strongly, strongly consider buying deep onions and getting into the airdrops. Okay. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be making these on a weekly basis, so I'll talk to you all next week.